and it's a welcome back for Gary Kinda. It comes in for Eric Tommy in midfield.
Cubas sits right in front of that back line, and that back line needs to be very compact and keep everything in front of them.
Match day 22 from the Blue Hell. That is the cauldron of Children's Mercy Park. Sporting Kansas City going, of course, from right to left across your screen. But Kinda keeps the move alive. Gary Kinda twisting and turning and whips one in. It's Rosero. Decent effort. Wonderful control.
Sporting Kansas City side as Polito comes to provide the width. Shallowy provides, watch out here.
That's why taking short. Shallowy all the way in, and great goalkeeping reactions from Yohei Takaoka. He just snuck through. But you don't want to get into track meet with Vancouver, folks. They will eat you up, and this man has done it all season. Galled wide, the fullback Martins. Sublime, it's Cordova, the target, and it goes over the bar. 29-year-old German has joined this season from Hamburg. Sees Kinda electrified. And on the front foot, here comes Sporting. Leaving it off, and it's Voltaire! Yes! Remy Voltaire with the scoring. Je ne sais quoi, what Sporting needed. It's SKC 1, but Whitecaps 0.
And up comes onto the movement of Gary Kinda. Comes off the corner, but look at this run from Alan Polito. He pulls out Laporte, and as he gets drawn over, that opens up this gaping hole for Voltaire to advance into that final third. It's a brilliant first touch out of his body as Takaoka comes off his line, up and over. What a fantastic goal this is from the center midfielder. Sporting Kansas City get their goal in the 32nd minute. But it's all about the movement from Alan Polito. As a number 9, you want to affect the game, not touching the ball. He pulls out Laporte. Voltaire understands. He advances himself into that final third and off to the corner to celebrate. Sporting Kansas City in the lead.
The 5th here for SKC. Russell delivers, has one, it's Shallowy, and he hits it straight to Takaoka. Lurking about, always a menacing presence, and nicely cut out by Raposo, but only as far as Leibold. Slips around one, Leibold pulls it back across one, waiting, it leaves it, it's Russell! Belts it, but only fighting side netting. Kinda sprays it. Russell, perhaps atonement for the Scot. Voltaire for Leibold, volleys it across. It was a tap in, and it does go in. Somehow or another, Alan Polito and Sporting Kansas City have doubled up here in Kansas City. It's SKC 2, Vancouver 0.
Patience, decision-making has been top class for the Sporting Kansas City once again to that final third. As Voltaire picks up his head, look at this run on the back end from Leibold. He advances himself into that final third, and it's all about quality from the outside back. You look at that movement centrally. Shally makes that near post run. What does it do? It pulls out Laporte, and the man of the hour, the player of the month in June, gets his 8th goal on the year. You talked about Peter Vermees wanting more decision-making, wanting it to be a bit cleaner. Once again, in around that 18-yard box, Alan Polito, 8th goal on the year. Sporting Kansas City double their lead right before halftime. Dream first half for the home side. But so far, it's been smooth sailing for the home side.
So, Eric, Tommy getting set to come on.
First 10 to 15 minutes is going to be really important for Sporting Kansas City here.
Second half of match day 22 is in play. Christian Miles alongside Ricky Lopez Espin. And Raposo standing over it. And Raposo's delivery curls in. Veselinovic is their second bar. Cordova denied in a goal mouth scramble. SKC let off the hook.
Quality ball in from Raposo. And as this ball falls kindly to Cordova, how this ball does not end up in the back of the net is beyond me. Give credit to Russell on the weak side to play that second goalkeeper to deny a goal.
Wide play now from Sporting, bearing down. It's played into space out. It may open up. It's poked out in front. The second ball belted home. You betcha. Daniel Shallowy makes no mistake and hits it up for Eric Tubby off the bench and into the goals. SKC with the trifecta and headed to 3 points.
That breaks the line is so important. Off the shoulder beat. It's slow in rotation once again for the Whitecaps. And if you're Takaoka, you're going to want to do better with this. Never parry it back into the central location. Tommy steps up, makes no mistake about this finish, and just powers it into the back of the net. It's going to be really important for the Whitecaps trying to call themselves back into this match.
Run for Martins met by Tommy, and it's going to be the first yellow card of the game against the Sporting Kansas City goal scorer. Kinda. Once again, we see it's Polito calling his own number. He's got that in his locker. It's a very good effect, more of a natural fit for him. His job done, a good shift. Kinda goes to the floor. The referee was late at seeing it. Not the first time we've seen that tonight. Sebastian Berhalter getting stuck in. And he's going to be booked as well. Tidied up at the back by the Caps now. Here's David Caicedo. He actually won the penalty and saw Ryan Gold equalize on June 3rd. Silly challenge from Davis, and he's going to be cautioned. Here's Caicedo. Haven't seen enough of this. Arriving there is Martins. He may sit up. Berhalter denied by McIntosh.
Just shifts in a late trailing run. It's a great first touch out of his body, and what a fantastic save this is from Kendall McIntosh. And much like the second half, Cornwall gets caught off.
And that's going to do it. Sporting Kansas City, comprehensive, a clear-cut victory. Attacking fireworks here on the 4th of July. 3-0 victors over Vancouver Whitecaps.